everyone! How exciting it is. Specifically today, because I feel like we left on quite the cliffhanger last time. I'm very excited to get back to things this time around. Alright, well, hello, it's me Sang. That has not changed. I have a bit of food next to me, which I will sneak bites in at opportune moments. You know what? If Wildfire is voicing as many people as I think they're gonna voice, the opportune moments might be more plentiful than usual. But regardless, let us go into the stream chat.
Ugh. That's my friend Sangle!
Hello!
Hey, Sangle!
Hi! Sup?
I love the title. No! Phoenix, don't present the forged evidence, no!
It's gonna happen. We're gonna What's crazy is that we're gonna play as Phoenix and present it.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to. Oh my god.
Damn.
No
it's
way.
like watching a car crash happening really slowly.
Yeah.
But everything will be okay. It will be okay.
A trust in Phoenix's current gambit, I think. He seems smart.
I guess.
Seems.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like obviously that first case was a lot of Phoenix flexing at the end, but otherwise it's very much like Potential Man from what we've seen.
Yeah.
So hopefully it pays off. I believe in him.
Here's hoping.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, before we fully get into it, I agree, Drax, your point that you made in stream chat. Rick and Morty has gotten really good lately.
Oh. You know, that doesn't totally go against what I've heard as well.
Yeah.
So I'm glad
I need
to hear
catch
it.
up on it, actually.
I've always thought the animation, regardless of the writing quality, the animation has always been pretty top-notch, so...
Yeah, the animation for Rick and Morty is so good. It has no business being that good in, like, the earlier seasons, but now it has business. Now it makes sense.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything ever since its reputation, like, tanks, just with the whole meme culture and the creator, I believe, so I haven't really been informed about anything at all, but that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Ooh, what are the recent? I gotta catch up on it again. Oh, anyway.
Honestly, me too.
Anyway.
But last time on Ace Attorney, we continued...
Yeah.
Woo!
Yes. We continued the last case of this game, and the main thing we learned from pressing our good friends Spark Brusher on the stand is that Drew Misham, his reclusive, you know, seeming like he's an artist, but the art that he seems to make are copies and forgeries of legitimate artwork. So okay, so he has this weird shady side to himself, and it seems that the truth come out. The reason why he died was because not because Vera poisoned him via coffee, but because he like probably licked the stamp that was in the little picture frame. So okay, but the thing is, the stamp it was addressed to Drew like a long time ago, and it was obviously put in the picture frame by someone who, you know, knew it was not good. So why would he do that? So turns out that Vera was kind of like working as the real artist behind the scenes, which is partly why they were so hush-hush about appearing in public, because that'd probably give the game away on who the actual, you know, Drew Misham or like the real artist would be.
Yeah.
So it's implied
Vera
that
was the talent and Drew was the face.
Yes. It's implied that Vera got that stamp and put it in there, and so maybe sort of inadvertently caused that, but the main thing is that the actual stamp itself was sent out in a yellow envelope that is gone off somewhere. So clearly someone had some motive to take him out. So before Vera could totally elaborate on the first non-art forgery that she made, which was for a trial 7 years ago, and Klavier had a very interesting reaction to that, and she said yes. So she was like, he was like demanding like, what did you fabricate? And she said it was just like a little piece of almost like a diary, like a piece of paper. And he was like, so what was that for? Like, what was on the back of the book? And he was demanding like, was it a silk hat? And she's like, yeah, I think so. It was something about the magicians, I believe. And so she was able to meet with whoever gave her that commission for the forgery. And so the last question he asked was, who was that person? And then Vera collapsed, her answer being the devil, and she was diagnosed with atroquinine poisoning. So not bad enough that she's dead, but she is kind of, you know, being taken care of. So
just under the lethal amount, which is insane.
Yeah, so now, 7 years ago, flashback to what it's kind of implied to be the case, like Phoenix Wright's last case as an attorney.
It's not even implied, it's said it in a title card, like,
fair,
right
fair.
before we got into it.
All
It's
right.
like Phoenix Wright's final case.
I just want to be sure. But,
I was rewatching it earlier.
We figure out that Phoenix was tasked by Zach Gramery, or Shady Smith, or whatever. The same guy who he was accused of killing in the first case. So Shady was accused of taking out the kind of the head Gramery, like the big older guy. So he was shot in a hospital, and there was some kind of motive of, well, he sent a note to Shady saying, you gotta come and take me out with one bullet. And obviously Phoenix is facing against a young Klavier. I believe it's his first trial here, so it's like a classic, you know, rookie prosecutor situation. Same with like when Francisca and Godot was introduced. But Phoenix's defense was, well, actually, you know, even if he did shoot the bullets, there's a hole in the clown there, so he could have, you know, 4D chested and shot the clown instead of the guy. And then I remember Gumshoe's argument being like, well, what if he shot both? And then I believe we presented something saying like only one shot was fired or something or other. So
there's only one round in the chamber.
So another thing to keep in mind is that we see a little bitty Trucy, because of course she is the daughter of Zach Gramery, and she comes on the scene saying, someone told me to bring this to, like, the man in the blue suit, obviously Phoenix. And it is a little piece of paper that seems to imply that Manifi Gramery, like, purposefully wanted to go out that way, almost like it was more of a suicide than an incidental homicide. So it's setting this up to be the falsified evidence, especially since Vera said, you know, she can emulate handwriting, and the thing that she first forged was you know, like a little document. So where we left off was Klavier summoning another witness. We do not know who this person is yet. I wanted to leave it off at a bit of a cliffhanger, but let's see who this person may be.
Trial 7 years ago. The trial resumes 7 years ago. Just in case you didn't know. April 19th, 11:21 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
Very impressive, Mr. Wright. I have to say, I expected nothing less.
We've only just begun. I was hoping you could tell me a bit more about what happened, actually.
I did not think you would believe me if I told you. Better that you discovered the truth for yourself. I was thinking of you, you know.
I think we need less thinking and more talking. I've heard so many insane things in my life. Try me. That night in the hospital, what really happened?
Ah, the way your eyes gleam, Mr. Wright. You'll scare Trucy.
Speaking of which, where is she?
You have seen the problem yourself. The letter.
The one shot in the forehead one, right?
Yes, and the reason he speaks of. I could not deny my mentor's wishes, even if it meant my own death.
Why not?
This is something I will not say. For now, at least.
What's this for now business? For once in my life, can
Oh,
my
yeah.
clients just be straight talking?
The implication is that he had to do this. So,
Yeah.
obviously that's the thing he's keeping secret.
We both know the reason.
I have done many things in my life, some well, some poorly. But this is a cross we must bear alone to our graves.
We?
You wanted to know about the night of the incident.
Finally! This guy sure likes to take his time getting to the important stuff.
Of course, I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time.
Mm-hmm.
And found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols.
Oh. 2?
Yes, the one I had used on stage, and the one that had been used by my partner, Valent.
Oh. For the Zack and Valence quick draw thing? Too off them.
My mentor had the look of one sleeping. I stood by his bedside, hearing only the light sound of his breathing. Then I took the pistol into my hand. I cannot deny that my resolve faltered then, for a moment.
You faltered? You mean you thought about shooting him?
Recall there was a reason I could not refuse his request. His last such request, though not his first.
So, there were other requests you couldn't refuse before?
To be honest, I've not always been steadfast, and I fear I've brought pain upon Trucy.
Was Magnifi coercing his disciples somehow? Just what was going on in Troop Grammary?
Yet, in the end, I did not shoot him. Instead, I turned and shot the clown. I took the pistol I had fired and placed it into my pocket.
In your pocket?
Yes,
Like in the holster right there?
probably. I believe if you examine the bullet in the clown's head, you will find it to be different than the one in my mentor. What were those called?
Rifling marks.
Yes. Well, that is all I have to tell you concerning the case.
Concerning the case? You mean there's something else you can tell me?
You are a fascinating man, Mr. Wright.
Thanks?
Yes,
Okay.
there is something. My mentor, his eyes opened.
I mean, yeah, you shot a gun. Of course, it's kind of loud, man. What? Magnifi Grammary?
The old devil. He was not asleep, you see. Of course, the gunshot would have woken him anyway.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I'm telling a story here, shush. And there we had our last discussion as mentor and pupil. It was not a long discussion, maybe 5-10 minutes or so.
What did you talk about?
Mr. Wright, did I not just tell you? It does not concern this case.
Zack Grammary. He seems pretty steadfast to me. Or maybe just stubborn. Mr. Wright, your presence is requested in the courtroom.
Once again, I am in your hands.
Right. Let's get back in there. April 19th, 11:37 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 7. Court is now back in session. During our recess, a bullet was found in and dug out from the clown's head. Well, this is news. And the rifling marks? There wasn't time to do a detailed analysis. So they did find the weapon type matches the murder weapon. Well, that's not very conclusive, is it? Which is why I'm about to call my very decisive witness. Your decisive witness. How many times have I heard those words? Though, they often turn out to be far less decisive than you think. Oh, don't worry on my account. I'm quite confident this witness will do the job. After all, he is intimately acquainted with the players in our little production. Being the other half of Truth Grammary's famous duo, Zach and Valen.
Banana Man before he was ripe.
Unripe banana. Valen Grammary, another motherfucker I voiced. So, we get to meet the great Magnifi's other disciple.
He's so young.
He's so little! Perhaps we'll start by asking your name and occupation. Valen Grammary, magician. And you're the decisive witness, are you? You can prove your fellow student, your partner's guilt? Fate, the grand illusion, filled with traps and tricks!
He's nice to look at, sorry.
Wait! The shooting took place in that hospital after 11 o'clock at night. If you're a witness, does that mean you were there that late? If one were to deduce this logically, the conclusion is, yes! Cue my theme song! Okay. I always get the characters, don't I?
Literally, in Wildfire's case.
I always get the characters! I have an interesting fact for you. You see, several days before the crime, my witness received this. That looks very familiar. Wait a minute. That's the same letter Zach Grammary received! Yes! Or perhaps I should say, ta-da!
Oh!
Okay!
Hair action!
Hell yeah! Order! 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 Free! And what does it say? Surely not the same thing. Perhaps you should see for yourself.
Practically the
Let's
same.
go to the court record.
11:20. Is it the
That
same?
doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, it's later.
11:05.
13th, 11:05.
That's why. Because
You will shoot one shot square in the forehead. You cannot refuse, and we know that.
It'd be so funny if he was like, alright, and just did it. Like, he didn't have like a honorable, like, Zach outing, he just did it.
It's like, alright, well, if
All
Magnifi
right,
says so.
if you say so.
Woo.
Yeah.
how long did Zach say he talked with him? Like 10 to 15 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yes.
Dang, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will remember that still.
Well, it's practically the same. The court accepts this into evidence.
Manifi's second letter added to the court record.
Thank you, L. Woods.
11:20.
This is most unusual. Exactly what was going on with you folks? What exactly was your Truth Grammary up to? By which you mean... I'm just having trouble envisioning a man who would ask his students to kill him. Both of them, no less. It's just my opinion, Herr Judge. But, from these letters, I say he was coercing them, not asking them. We walked the magician's path together, and in doing so, shared much of our lives. When people are so close, there is strain, a warping of relations, you might say. Yet, this has nothing to do with the case at hand. By which you mean you're not going to tell us. Which makes me wonder even more about this reason they couldn't refuse. Well, let's get on with the testimony for starters. The defendant, Zach Gramery, stands accused. Tell us why. Oh, I'll do more than that. For where he walks, the red rose rise, singing hymns to the miracle that is magic. Fascinating, though I hardly need to remind you that the evidence could just as clearly point to you as the suspect. The letter, the murder weapon, and now the 2 bullets found at the scene. In fact, the only difference seems to be the designated time. As every magician knows, timing is everything. Yes. And now it's time to get this party fired up. My testimony. The night of the crime. Interesting. That night I visited the hospital room at the time Magnifi requested. The smell of gunpowder hung in the room, and my mentor had taken his final bow. I did not imagine a fellow student might have received the same instructions. Yet, a deal with the dead is still a deal. Death's sweet kiss I gave to the clown. Then I informed the doctor and the police. Hey, someone shot a man. Don't mind the bullets. There are 2. So you were the one who reported the crime? Indeed. I would think this fact alone would clear my name of suspicion.
Get a load of this guy.
Right.
He thinks he's new here.
Right? Let's not jump to any conclusions, please. Yes, the cross-examination generally comes before the conclusions in this court. But if your testimony proves to be true, then the defendant, Zach Gramery, is guilty. And if it wasn't Zach Gramery, then the killer was you, Valant. I do a little twirl. And no disappearing act will get you out of that.
It's more than a little twirl. I feel it's longer than when he's older, actually. Funny.
I do a big old twirl.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Another crime. What was his thing? No. He hasn't had one yet, actually. Just scream.
Yeah, he hasn't been a witness yet.
Yeah. Which, according to the letter, was 11:20 p.m.? Indeed. And magic timing is everything. Right, you said that before, and you got really close to my ear. Why? For fun. Consider the illusion of teleportation. If I were to appear on stage before my stunt double has left, how would that look? Why, it would reveal the very secrets of my magic. Now, that you revealed the very secrets of your magic for all of us, let's move on. You went at the designated time, and what did you see?
Karma's final bow.
So, you weren't worried for your own safety at all? I mean, you smelled gunpowder, yes? What if the shooter was still nearby?
Ooh!
Oh. I did not consider this, to be honest. It is forbidden for a magician to have a good imagination.
Alright.
Really? Isn't magic all about illusions and imagination? How about this? You were the shooter, which is why you weren't afraid.
Buddy,
Now you are the one imagining.
we do not need Apollo's little tool
We
to
don't.
get the cues here.
Gee, I wonder. It is forbidden for a lawyer to have a good imagination. The witness will refrain from pausing so suspiciously before responding. My forbidden imagination is starting to imagine things.
So clever, Judge.
Well, good thing you are a judge and not a lawyer. Technically. Ah, he got me there. Dang it! Which brings us back to this reason neither of you could refuse. So it does, and my partner, he did not refuse. But Magnifi wrote the same thing to you. Why could you refuse if Zach couldn't? because I have a will of steel, of course. I also do this trick where I then steal bars, so perhaps steel isn't all so strong. So which is it? Mind if I continue? Do a big old spin? Safi is going through it. Hey pal. You good, Safi?
What, like their
Who
connection
knows?
or what?
Yeah. Oh, hello. Welcome
Okay.
back.
I mean, I'm sure they'll let us know if something is up.
Yeah. They just
We're
left and came
fine
back a
for
couple
now.
of times.
Let
Yeah.
me
I was-
wrestle my PC in peace.
Okay. There were 2 bullet holes at the scene. One in the victim and one in the clown. You're saying the one who shot the clown was you. No doubt my partner Zach has said much the same thing. Yeah, because whoever didn't shoot the clown committed murder. I better dig around here a bit more. See what I turn up. Mr. Valent, let me ask about something else concerning the crime scene. Nate?
Just a little quick save for fun.
There. Did you save it?
Nope.
Oop.
You mean.
Mhm.
The bullets,
Hmm.
location, the num. Huh, let's just go in order.
Yeah. In order to shoot a pistol, you need a bullet. Where was the bullet? I entered the room and took the pistol in my hand. The bullet was already loaded, ready to fire at any time. A magician is always prepared, you see. Prepared for... One never knows when a miracle will be called for.
The miracle
do
happened?
The miracle happened. A magician always has 7 doves in his pocket and a white rabbit up each sleeve. Clearly, we're dealing with profession here. Is this bullet that was loaded in the pistol really so important?
I mean, rifling marks, but how about not that at the
Yeah.
moment?
We'll just go in order. Actually, let me ask about something else. Very well. The witness may continue with the testimony. What can I do but obey?
Alright. Oh, that's the second to last one. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
Location.
Okay. Where exactly was the pistol when you entered the room? Atop a small bedside table it was. As if to say, "Here I am! Take me into your hand! Pull my trigger! Shoot him!
Him?
Shoot him!" Yes. The victim clearly wanted to be shot. But why? Perhaps he wanted to go out with a bang? Yet we will never hear the truth from his lips, so all we can do now is guess. Is the location of the pistol at all that important? No. Let me ask something else. What can I do by the way? I think I see.
Alright. One more time.
One more time!
By the way, whenever you need a break, Royal, just let us know. Because obviously
Here.
you're doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
I am everyone. Woo! How many pistols were there when you entered the room? By which you mean what, precisely? 2 pistols were used in the Zack and Velen quick draw shoot-'em, correct? 1 for each of you. You are well informed, yet only one of my old friends sat in the hospital room that night. What did Zack tell me back in the lobby?
Of course,
Oh.
I had no intention of shooting my mentor. I snuck in his room that night at the appointed time, and found there upon his bedside table 2 pistols. I took the pistol I had fired and placed it in my pocket.
I see no problem with that statement. Only one pistol is visible in the photograph of the crime scene, after all. Defense attorney's silence. So you picked up that pistol and fired it? Indeed I did! Alakazam! Alakazing! Alakaboom! Goofy. Is the number of pistols really so important?
I have an... Barrel marks match the bullet found in the victim. So this is the one that was left on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Quite important. The number of pistols is quite important, Your Honor. Very well. Please add this detail to your testimony. What can I do but obey?
I love kind of the implication of this fucked up mentor-student dynamic with the Grammaries.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Hmm.
Only one pistol was in the hospital room that night. With it, I shot the clown. So you took the only pistol there and fired it? That's correct. And that pistol was this one, which was left at the crime scene? Good show! I see you, too, are a magician of sorts. And you're an idiot of sorts.
Damn.
Do you have any idea what you just said? I see the fire in your eyes as you glare at the witness. So how about heating up this trial a bit? These slow ballads bore me. Got a hunch. But maybe that's all it is. Maybe I should ask about something else. On second thought, let's run with this testimony for a while longer.
Yep. Alright, last one.
So you informed the police. What did you do then? What do you suppose I did? Use my magic to levitate my mentor's corpse, perhaps? I don't know, that's why I'm asking! Please answer the question and skip the sarcasm. After I made my report, I called the doctor and we returned to the room. While we waited for the police to arrive, we discussed stomach medication. We've confirmed this with the doctor. It all checks out. He praised Mr. Vallon's knowledge of stomach medicine, in fact. Ah, it is an honor I do not deserve, but I accept, quite humbly. Both of Magnifi's students received the same letter. Both admit to having gone to the hospital that night. 2 bullets were fired, and one of them killed Magnifi. Time to find the cracks in his testimony.
You can do it, Nick! Wait, I forgot! I'm not there! Goodbye!
Thank you, Spirit of Maya.
Mhm.
I know you're always there with me. According to the defendant, Zach Grammary, when he entered the room, there were 2 pistols on that table. 2. One of those pistols he used to shoot the clown in the forehead. Then he left with it in his pocket. Of course, this is what he would say. Unlike the hapless clown, we must assume our defendant has some brains in his head. Well, what about what Mr. Vallant has told us? You see, there's something about his testimony that doesn't make sense. What might that be? I told you, I took the pistol that was there and shot the clown. Uh-oh. That's your story, at least. Huh? But the rifling marks tell a very different story, Mr. Vallant. Recall what Prosecutor Gavin told us. Flashback. Flashback in the flashback. Whoa. We compared the bullet taken from the victim's skull with a bullet fired from this gun. The rifling marks on the bullet were a perfect match. Ah! Mr. Vallant, if you fired this pistol, then you shot the victim in the forehead.
Classic theme.
Yes! Order! 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 Well, this is all rather sudden. Oh, what have I done? Prosecutor Gavin? I owe the court an apology. Sorry.
And Schuldigung.
Sorry for what? You see, I was unaware that 2 of these unique pistols were cracked. The analysis of the rifling marks only proves the type of guns that's fired. But that's not what you told us before. You said you'd verified the murder weapon. Which is why I'm apologizing to you now. Quite sincerely, I might add. Would you hold me accountable for a mistake made in my youth?
That's a first.
That was just this morning. I am still young. I am baby. I'm only 17. And I might add, it wasn't really my fault. If the defendant had only admitted he took one pistol from the scene of the crime, we would not be having this pleasant discussion now. Valengramory? Yes, Your Honor. You were presented to this court as a decisive witness, but you've proven to be more divisive than decisive. Ooh, fucking
Nice.
bars. Okay,
It's kind of
damn.
spitting this time around.
Yeah. Your seat. Huh? The testimony so far has merely been a review of the facts. The proof comes next. Care to elaborate, Prosecutor Gavin? When Mr. Valent entered the hospital room, the victim had already been shot. As his next testimony will prove. Hey, Wright, the real fight is about to begin. Bring it.
Just cracks his knuckles.
Yeah. I can't. Oh, there we go. Did it pick up? I don't know.
Nah, it's all good.
Very
I was
well.
doing it visually.
Yeah. Very well. The witness will now testify to the court. Help us determine who shot what. I will take a sippy.
I wonder if we're gonna get the, you know, the classic bum, 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 from the first game. I wonder if it'll like escalate to that again. I don't know.
Oh, I hope so. It would be so good.
Yeah.
I need it back. Who shot what? I arrived in the hospital room at the appointed time, which is to say 11:20 p.m. After discovering the body, I fulfilled my obligation and called in the doctor. The doctor examined the body before the police arrived. It was quite clear about the time of death, 11:10 p.m. And the one in the room at that time was my partner, not me. Those times are rather close, you have to admit. You're talking about an alibi established over a matter of minutes. To use a 10-minute discrepancy as the basis of your alibi.
Using big words this time around. All right, Judge.
Yeah, damn. Go Aji. Is easy to explain in this situation, Herr Judge. For example, take our debut hit single, 13 Years Hard Time for Love. Go to the song, press the play button, and it will play for 2 minutes, 15 seconds. Do it 100 times, the result is the same. Their debut single was only 2 minutes and 15 seconds long? What a ripoff. Magic is a word of utmost precision. Hocus pocus requires admirable focus. And in the time of death determined by the doctor, there was an incontrovertible truth. Very well. The prosecution warns us that we're dealing with rather precise times. And we can expect the cross-examination to require the same level of precision. I would hope the defense refrain from its customarily broad, sweeping accusations. Lest we blur the focus this case so clearly demands. Point taken. Baseless remarks will result in a penalty. Damn!
Ooh.
Carry on, Mr. Wright. Okay. Carry on. Right. Yeah. Lovely. So I think hit is save.
Sure.
Since we won't be able to press everything.
We'll see. The only time that's happened before was Von Karma, so that would be a throwback because that's the first case again. That's the first game again.
Yeah. It has scared me ever since. 11:20 p.m. Can you prove that's when you arrived? Alas, such a feat may be beyond even the great Valiant. For there was no one in the room but McAfee, and he was departed after a fashion. I have here Defendant Zach Kramer's sworn deposition. I snuck into his room that night at the appointed time. It was 10 minutes before I left the room, and the victim was still alive. The time indicated by this letter to Zach was 11:05 p.m. Exactly. Which means the witness could not have entered that room before 11:15. Because his partner was still in the middle of his crime. I see someone did their arithmetic homework. You see, the defendant himself has corroborated the witness's testimony. Does that all make sense? Ah! Here's where it is.
I think we're all good for now.
Yeah. I don't see any problem with that testimony. If you say so. Let's continue, shall we? Sometimes the most magical thing of all is the truth. He did it for me this time.
Alright. Obligation.
What was it? Yeah. You walk in on a murder, and the first thing you do is shoot the clown? The disciple does what the disciple must. My mentor's request, without reason, had caused for me a surfeit of sorrow. For what would I, Valiant, be now without him? May the soul of McAfee the Great find greater peace above. This I muttered to myself as I pulled that lonely trigger. In any case, I believe this is nothing more than what we have already learned. I'm still waiting for one of those right moments, Herr Attorney. May I remind you that baseless remarks will earn penalties.
Oh my god.
Proceed with that in mind. Yes, Your Honor. What a pain this is turning out to be.
You know how, like,
At least
classic
I'm not
Jikoku
against
had
pain.
the slapping the gavel, like, on his palm? Just like,
Yeah.
ugh, intimidating.
That's so scary. Yeah, I missed Jikoku. Did the doctor say anything concerning the cause of death? Why, yes. I believe he screamed, "My God, he's been shot in the head!" It doesn't take a doctor to notice that. I probably would have screamed the same thing. And I would have penned the requiem that arose in my soul at the horrid sight. Whatever happened to good old-fashioned investigation? What happened? Where are we in this world? In any case, I believe this is nothing more than what we've already learned. I'm still waiting for the right moment.
Oh my god.
Baseless accusations get you slapped with the yaoi paddle.
I didn't even have options there. Interesting.
Yeah.
They were just making sure.
Yeah. I don't think I'm stepping out on a limb to say I have some doubts about this. How could the doctor be so precise with the time? Well, here's the thing. He was connected, potentially, to a heart rate monitor that stops. We do usually only get an estimated time of death, true. I'm not sure I've heard of a verified time of death. Magic revels in making the complex appear simple, but reality is the opposite. What appears complex in this case is a simple matter of subtraction. I see another person has done their arithmetic homework. The point here is the IV the victim was taking. It's quite visible in the photograph of the scene. Oh yeah, that too. Recall what we heard earlier about the victim, McAfee Grammary's schedule. Every night at 11, McAfee took the IV drip for 30 minutes. I can see the IV bag right there, yes. Now, look a little closer. Follow the tube down from the bag to the end. Oh, the needle's been removed. Doubtlessly, it fell out when he was shot. That is very not secure needle then. Okay. That would seem to be the case. When the needle comes out, the IV no longer drips. Ah! You could just measure the remaining IV liquid. Precisely. The IV liquid functions for our purposes as an hourglass of sorts. Well, out of a cure mention. This is how the doctor determines the time of death. From the amount remaining in the bag, it was determined that the IV had stopped 10 minutes after administration began.
So 11:10, presumably.
Yeah.
IV report added to the court record.
Thank you, L. Woods.
But that depends on when it actually was, even though it's supposed to be at 11, but that's no guarantee.
Yeah. And so it was when I, Valiant, entered that room. 10 minutes had passed since that horrible crime was committed. And this is proof. Well, Mr. Wright? Huh. Did that seem important?
Pretty freaking important, yeah.
That seems a little important. Well, seeing how it is the biggest clue we have to the time of death, I'd say it's very important, actually. Agreed. It would be hard to imagine a more precise way to determine the time. Behold, the power of arithmetic!
Yes!
Not even that this dude was attached to a heart rate monitor and that they send an alert when they go down or stop. Okay. Very well. The witness will add this detail to his testimony. Sometimes the most magical thing of all is the truth.
Alright, buddy.
I love him. He's so silly. I love this dramatic freak. The water of life springs not eternal. The remaining IV liquid proves my innocence. Okay, man. Okay, did you notice the IV yourself by any chance? When first I entered that room, the stench of gunpowder assailed me. Next, the mark of death upon my mentor's forehead. And then, his left arm did I spy a rose, drooping and wilted. Its thorn, the discarded IV needle. Knocked from the vein by the force of the shot, luckily for you. If that IV had not been there, why, you might be a suspect. Indubitably so. I'm so glad he said indubitably. I fucking love that word. It's such a good word. Ugh. I might say it, thanks to my lucky color. Your lucky color? Indeed! Even today I wear it proudly upon my suspect self. For it always, without fail, brings me luck. Why, when Zack and Valiant won their first Magician's Grand Prix...
The Grand Prix! Maximilian was in that. Classic.
Holy shit! Yes! The very one held by the Association of International Magicians! I was adorned in this attire then, too.
Yes!
A bust! Oh, what a day that was! Oh my god. Oh, this is one trip down memory lane no one needs.
Yeah. I bet some people wish they could have shot the clown in that case.
He did nothing wrong. My lucky color, yes indeed, and that IV too. I say, I think it was hued especially for me, Valiant.
He's talking about it a
Now,
lot.
what?
Is it? What the hell?
But
Is it? It's not.
green, dude.
Is bro colorblind or something? Or it could just have been
It'd be
manipulated,
really funny
honestly.
reveal, but yeah.
Maybe, who knows? That does seem to be the case indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, any thoughts on this testimony? Valiant sure looks happy with himself. Okay. How about this lucky color?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for it.
That IV's the same color as our health bar.
Yeah. It certainly sounds like your lucky colors brought you plenty of luck. But not this time. Mr. Valiant, your lucky colors betrayed you.
No.
I'm afraid you've lost me. Your Honor, the witness's testimony just now clearly contradicts the evidence. What? How so? Please recall my
fucking
warning.
green. You better not smack us.
I swear to God.
We'll live.
I swear to God. Please recall my warning at the beginning of this cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Baseless accusations will be duly penalized.
I wonder if it's because the lighting is blue, it became green. If that's the case, it'd be interesting, but it's obviously setting it up to be a contradiction, so it's fine.
Yeah. I do hope this latest accusation is well-based.
Oh, I assure you, it's
Are you-
quite based.
I assure you. Don't worry, I've got all your bases right here.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's hear the defense's claim. Where is your evidence that contradicts what Mr. Velvant has told us? Hold on itself. Let's be so fucking for real, right? The crime scene tells all, Your Honor. The photo of the crime scene. All this talk of color has me yearning for black and white, clear-cut simplicity. Tell us, Herr Wright, just where is the contradiction in this photo? My pleasure, and I assure you, it's quite tricky. But I can't promise anything in black and white. Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What this photo
Is
contradicts with
everybody in this
testimony?
courtroom colorblind?
Perhaps.
Gameplay.
Perchance. Valiant Gramarye. Let's get one thing straight about your lucky color. It's yellow, yes? Kind of takes the mystery out of it, but yes.
Yeah, you were being so
What
mysterious about it
mystery?
before.
There was plausible deniability for it! You couldn't know for certain unless I said anything.
Everybody calls
Well,
you
you-
Banana Man.
Well,
Bananas
Listen.
are also green sometimes.
Exactly!
Wait a minute.
thank you, disembodied voice of Elle Woods! Something wrong with yellow, Mr. Wright? Yes, there is. Decisively wrong, in fact. Take another look at the photo of the crime scene. What's this? Confusion, doubt. Tell us, what do your elderly eyes spy? What do you see with your elderly eyes? Even my elderly eyes can see a problem here, Mr. Valent. Look at that IV bag. Ah! What is this? What foul magic? It would be hard to call the IV liquid yellow. And I'm afraid no magic was involved in the taking of this photograph. Lucas. Oh, Lucas, no!
Yay! Cute!
What? Interesting. Order! 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 What does this mean? This is some kind of mistake. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin. Your witnesses' mistake.
Ooh.
Gah. Shit. Greener they are, the harder they fall. I suppose there's no substitute for experience. Valiant Gramarye, as you reminded us several times, your lucky color is yellow, but the IV is clearly not.
I wonder, probably predicting this in the future, because the bag is blue, it's gonna make it look
Yeah.
green. But the thing is, why would he even think it was yellow? Did he...
Yeah, why would he think that it's
Yeah.
yellow unless he saw it in the tube
Yeah.
going into his arm? Well, this contradiction can mean only one thing. And to think, you almost had me. Eh. I see your true colors now. Ace Attorney,
said the
Phoenix
thing.
Wright.
Oh my god!
No
It was too much
way.
aura. Drax had to leave. Something you'd like to tell us, Prosecutor Gavin? As far as this court can tell, the witness's testimony does contradict the evidence. Yes, a contradiction. One that I shall be pleased to hand right back to Mr. Wright. Cue my theme music! Let's go! How do you mean? Where is that coming from? How? Because the witness has made no mistakes. I agree. At a glance, the IV liquid does appear a sort of greenish yellow. But I assure you, the liquid itself is quite yellow. Yellow liquid? How can you say that? As far as I can tell from this photo, it's green. Yes, but what color is the IV bag itself? The bag? You mean the plastic bag on the hook? It looks like a... I want to say light blue? Dare I say... aqua? Precisely. Figured it out yet? Put the yellow liquid in a blue bag and... you get green. This, incidentally, is the liquid's true color.
That is quite... Oh my god. What liquid is that? It's so bright.
The insulin, apparently.
They were putting solid gold into him.
The Midas touch looking ass. I see. Your explanation does have the ring of truth to it.
Objection!
Uh-oh. As I thought. There's no substitute for experience, Prosecutor Gavin.
Damn.
That? You may tell a good tale. But you've just proven something rather grave. For you, that is. Grave. The liquid in the IV is yellow, yes. But how did this witness know that? It's quite unnatural when you think about it. You did think about it, didn't you? Damn.
I almost feel bad for Klavier. Wow.
Yeah, he's just a little guy.
He's trying. It's
I'm
hard.
trying my best. Be nice to me. Your Honor, the defense requests an explanation from the witness. At the scene of the crime, the IV liquid appears to be green. So, let me ask. How did the witness know the IV liquid was actually yellow?
It's the song!
Yes! We got it!
I love nostalgic pandering! I love it! Oh yeah, that's the stuff.
Because
Wait, was that? I almost kind of want to see that again. It was Alakazam OMG! Oh my god, how youthful!
It was so cute! Order! 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 Mr. Wright, you will explain this at once. The witness clearly knew the color of the IV liquid. So I'm sure it means something, but what? I can think of only one possibility, Your Honor. The witness, Valiant Gremory, has testified that the IV liquid was yellow because...
Oh, interesting interpretations of these answers. I'm thinking...
Yeah, let's save. I think it's the third one.
The third
I
one?
think it's he knew the IV liquid's color. I think so.
It's the wording is like weird here because I think we all know that he was present when it was yellow, right? So
Yeah.
it could be this and that it was yellow at that point, and this is he knew preemptively that the IV was yellow.
I think.
And he wasn't there. Don't piss me off. How?
I think it's the last one in not that he knew the IV liquid's color as a preemptive thing, because I think that's the middle option. He'd seen it before.
I see.
I think so.
And I
I
think
would
that he
agree.
knew the IV liquid's color is the thing that we're talking about and the thing that implicates him. It's because the IV was still in him and it was administering to Magnifi when he stepped into the room.
Okay.
And
We'll go with it.
the bag may be blue, but the tube isn't. From the facts before us, the answer is clear. The witness knew that the IV liquid was yellow. Why? Because he'd seen it before.
AKA
So
option
so
one.
wait,
All right,
wait,
we're
wait,
both
All of
right.
them,
So what? Gameplay.
Gameplay.
gameplay. But not inside the blue bag we see in the photo. We saw the liquid by itself, in a clear, colorless bag. I suppose he would have had to, but I'm still not clear as to what all this means. Ask yourself, why would he know if he didn't work at a hospital? That's where you'll find your meaning, Your Honor. I'm afraid I find nothing. But what if he knew the IV liquid's color? Leaves you getting excited over absolutely nothing to our teeny bopper fans, yeah? Teeny bopper? Jesus. Well, it's spreading to me. The IV liquid is the only evidence proving the time of death. A 30-minute hourglass with 20 minutes worth of sand remaining. Your claim, Prosecutor Dow. I remember it well. However, there is a critical difference between an hourglass and an IV bag.
An IV bag, he can manipulate it.
Yeah. Wait! I know this one. An hourglass uses sand, but an IV bag uses liquid.
True!
Boom! I'm right? Yeah. As much as it pains me to say this, Your Honor, no.
Alright, Epic again.
I mean, you're technically right, but not in the way that I'm trying to get. Because unlike the sands through an hourglass, IV liquid enters the patient's body. At which point, like magic, it disappears. However, what if the amount of IV liquid had increased? You couldn't tell, could you? After all, there's no way of knowing how much we know. Let me get this straight, Herr Wright. You're saying the witness watered down the victim's IV bag? Not with water, but with IV liquid. That's how you knew the IV liquid was yellow. No, wait! I said wait! How might an amateur such as myself essay to perform such a task? I'm an amateur too, but I can pour water into a cup. I'm afraid there's quite a big difference between a cup and an IV bag. Quite. Can you prove our witness is capable of such a feat? He has a point, amateurs. I, at least, would have some difficulty pouring IV liquid into that bag. You don't need to be an expert to look on the witness's face. He added liquid to that IV to throw off the time of death. I tire of these fairy tales lacking evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, any solid evidence to bring us back down to earth? Valid Gregory. I'm afraid your magic won't serve you well in a life of crime. Might I ask what you're strongly suggesting? Magic relies on props, and props become evidence. Our witness was certainly able to increase the amount of IV liquid in the bag. All he had to do was work a little magic. And the prop was... Yert. The victim's syringe. It's the perfect prop for the magically increasing IV trick. And easy enough for an amateur to use. What kind of evidence is that? The syringe was clean, not a trace of liquid in it. And don't you find that odd, Prosecutor Gavin? What? The victim had the syringe to administer his insulin shots. There should have been traces of insulin left inside. Ugh. Well, Valent Gramarye, as you pointed out yourself, the IV liquid makes the perfect clock. One that you could manipulate at will. Alakazam! Alakazam. I do believe, well, with this being his first, that the burden of this trial has been a bit too much to bear for Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecutorial silence. I'm afraid that while there is a doubt as to the amount of IV liquid in that bag, the time of death cannot be proven. And that brings our trial to a close for today. Well, maybe I can squeeze an extra day out of this. I can do a little much-needed investigation work.
Ooh.
I don't think you'll be getting that.
Objection!
I see there are no objections. Court is adjourned.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Here he comes. Truly, there's no substitute for experience. Nothing blinds one to the truth so effectively. That's my line. What? A word to the wise. Underestimate the young, and thus sweep your feet out from under you. In a way you've never ever expected. You see, I know exactly what you're thinking. What's he talking about? You say the witness used the syringe to manipulate the level of the IV liquid. But there is no proof. But there's no proof he didn't do it either.
Classic.
Yes, quite true. He's admitting it? Nor was this witness quite as decisive as I hoped. This I admit. After all, why linger in the past when the future holds so much? You have something in mind, Prosecutor Gavin? Proof, Herr Judge. I have another way to prove my case. With evidence, no less. Oh. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
A diary.
Guys, the time might be nigh. What's this? This is the victim, Magnifique Gramarye's diary. Diary? After going into the hospital, Magnifique began writing his memoirs, it seems. The story of his birth, his startling debut, and of meeting his disciples. It seems he intended for the last chapter to end, quite appropriately, with his death. Wait, that book doesn't say what the reason was, does it? The reason why his disciples couldn't refuse his last request? Sadly, it does not. What's important here is on the last page. Apparently, the victim wrote in his journals at night, even after the IV had begun at 11 p.m. Let's read it, shall we? Tonight's IV is maybe the last. I leave the rest to them. The first should come soon. This journal may end here, or it may go on, but not long. That depends on his hand, and I can't read the rest because the text
All
box
that
is
is
in the way.
left to mine
All that
is
left to
by
mine is to
something this pen.
something this, yeah. This does appear to have been written just before his death. All that's left is mine is to lay down this pen. The court well, there it is. The court accepts this into evidence.
Manifie's diary added to the court record.
Thank you, all Woods. Written up to just before
Just
he
before.
died. Read the very last part with particular care. Lovely. This journal may end here, or it may go on, but not long. That depends on his hand. Of course, by his.
he refers to our defendant, Zach Grammary.
That would make sense, yes. He was the first scheduled visitor, after all.
But look at what he said before that. This journal may end here, or it may go on. It may go on!
Is Phoenix going to present the page as like, see, he kept writing, he kept living, so Zack didn't kill him?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Phoenix, buddy. Magnifique Grammary intended to write again. That is, if Zach Grammary didn't pull the trigger.
Defense attorney silence.
I see the defense understands the meaning of this. The victim's diary does not go on. It ends. Because Magnifique's life was brought to an end by the defendant, Zach Grammary.
Order! 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 Free! Prosecutor Kevin! Are you certain that Magnifique Grammary wrote this?
There is no mistaking his handwriting.
Well, this does seem to be significant. According to this, Magnifique did intend to continue his diary. Yet, if his diary ended here, which, plainly, it did.
Then the one who pulled the trigger was the first visitor, Zach Grammary. Well, how do you like me now, Herr Wright? Still too green for your taste?
Defense attorney silence.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's right about the diary being pretty clear. Still, I find it hard to believe that he overlooks such an obvious problem with his precious evidence. Well, Mr. Wright, the witness's testimony we heard was lacking. But put together with this evidence, it seems quite sufficient for a case. If the diary is accepted like this, the trial's over.
No! No!
Don't
No!
even.
No!
taunt
It
us
says
with
it even
that
says
choice.
falsified evidence!
Don't-
No! Dude! You know what? I think we're good. I think we're good. Phoenix, this is me, Elle Woods. Listen, I'm here from the future.
Yes,
You
Elle
don't
Woods.
have to present
Hello?
anything. We're good.
Oh, okay. I don't like anything about this situation.
But the judge is already getting twitchy with the gavel.
No!
Better show them something
Phoenix!
quick, or else.
No, Phoenix!
Fail.
I'm fading away!
I'm left with no choice but to show my own evidence. I've seen like screenshots of that option around social media, and I was like, I don't know when this happens, but why is everyone making such a big deal out of this?
Yep.
Now I know. Now I am aware.
What? You have some evidence that overturns this diary.
Does he know? Is he in on this? I don't know.
I took a sip, sorry.
Because Phoenix did point out that like even if he didn't have the page itself, there is a very clear rip. So Klavier being totally like, all right, yeah, this is the last one. It is a bit like presumptive.
Yeah. It's not too late to rethink this and avoid more embarrassment. What rhymes with embarrassment? Disbarment!
Oh, that is no.
That is not a rhyme, but go off.
That's close enough. They sound similar. Disbarment, embarrassment. It's got the arsonment and
Move
whatever.
on.
Anyway.
Very well. Please show us your evidence, Mr. Wright.
Incidentally, don't even think of showing us this diary. I've just shown the court. Don't do it.
How do you know?
Now that we've come this far, I hope you have something a little more decisive. show us evidence that proves the victim continued writing his diary. Alright, I'd be happy to. I'm ignoring the screaming voice of Elle Woods. The decisive evidence.
Player does not consent to this.
Phoenix, I consent. The player, I don't.
I consent.
Isn't there someone
You
who
know,
forgot to ask?
Before
No,
we
they
go,
did ask us, and they ignored us.
before we go,
Ignored us.
we actually haven't done
What?
this. You know, because we're Phoenix.
Oh.
Yeah, while we still can,
Hey.
by the way.
Each attorney's badge has a number engraved on the back. No two numbers are the same. So if you drop it, people will know it was you. Better make sure I don't lose mine.
Oh,
Why would
words
they
before
do that?
disaster.
That's so evil. That's evil.
Oh
that is
my
evil.
God.
That's evil and fucked up. And Capcom, I hate you.
It's a canon event. Oh no.
No, it's his canon event. Watch
Oh,
out.
brother.
Valent used this to manipulate the time of death, washed it, and left the scene. Which is why it shows no signs of use.
Pretty. It sucks that we have such a witness that's so like visibly guilty, but like in any other case, Phoenix would have this.
Yeah. If you look closely, you can see how the pistol's made to bend here. It's a one-shot only model, and I guess this bend is where you load it. So, this is the famous Gramarye Golden Gun. The They say kids used to love pretending they had one of these. I wonder if they pretended to miss their targets too. I love that we're just delaying the inevitable.
A little bit, yeah.
Don't-
But also, I'm thinking after this, we don't get a chance to do this again. So, just in case. Oh, what a nice little diary. Yeah, one for the road. Sure.
Ah. Yippee! Oh, you just skip everything. This is the last page. The diary ends here. Huh? Huh? What's this? It looks like a page was ripped out? Well now, isn't that interesting?
See, the funny thing is, Klavier said, don't you dare present this to us. But the page ripping out is its own thing, you know?
That's no clues here.
Alright, well...
No clues.
mm,
None at all.
There's no health, so... Like...
What if we did?
You want to rage bait him and present the diary?
My badge. Oh yeah, let's present the diary. Yeah, let's do it.
That would be funny. I'm doing it anyway. This evidence. You're saying this is decisive. Defense attorney son. We don't need proof that he might have continued his diary. We need proof that he did continue that diary. If such a thing exists, of course. Time to get cozy with the court record. I know I've got the evidence in here somewhere. Very well, please show us your evidence.
Don't even think about it again.
Don't do it again! What did I say?
I guess
I'm
Klavier
going
is
to hop over this defense bench.
Klavier is right in that it shows potential, but it's not decisive. But this... Okay. Fate's clock will make me wait longer. So this is like, you know, presumptuing that Zach didn't shoot him. Only less than 10 minutes remain. To all those who have supported me, I give thanks. Farewell. Which, honestly, if we didn't know it was forged, seems legitimate. Like, it makes sense. Because Zach talked with him for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then Valent came at the 20-minute mark. So that lines up.
Yeah.
It does.
Alright, Phoenix. Let's go, chum.
Sorry, pal. We have to. First, take a close look at this diary.
We tried showing it to you.
Note that a page has clearly been ripped out. What's this? I hadn't noticed that at all.
Alright.
That's why we're still here talking about this. As it just so happens, I have here what I believe to be the missing page. Oh my god, I don't believe it! I love how he's so silly. Looking at this page, it's hard to imagine that the first visitor that night shot McAfee Grammar. That's the defense's position. Wait, let me see that. Reading. What did Sam Hill? Why, this is the continuation of the victim's diary. I'm thinking of a sick song for this moment. Note the torn edge of the page. It's a perfect match with the torn remains of the last page in McAfee's diary. Quite remarkable! Would you care to explain what all this means, Herr Attorney? The diary continued after his first visitor came, which means that the victim was still alive after Zach Grammary left, leaving no one to take his life but the second visitor. Valent Grammary. No. No! The handwriting, too, matches that on the other pages. This is, without a doubt, the genuine article. Knowers. Order! But wait! This is... that's impossible! That old man couldn't have written that!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, why'd it go black?
I wonder.
Hello?
Oh,
That was a long-ass pause.
I think he knows.
yeah.
I think he knows.
I know he knows.
He knows. He knows. Finally. You just couldn't resist, could you, Herr? Resist what? Presenting solid evidence? Prosecutorial silence, Herr Judge? Yes, Prosecutor Gavin? Might I request we put the current cross-examination on hold? The prosecution would like to call a new witness. But Prosecutor Gavin, this evidence overturns the current witnesses. I ask only to put it on hold. Please, my new witness has a very, very important piece of testimony to give. 5 minutes, no more. I promise, Your Honor. Well, if you put it that way. Mr. Wright, what's your take on this? Defense attorney silence. Well, Your Honor, judging by his enthusiasm, we'll have to hear this new testimony sooner or later anyway. So it might as well be sooner. Then, though this is highly irregular, we will put the current cross-examination on hold. The witness may step down. Now, Prosecutor Gavin, please bring this surprise witness to the courtroom. I had a bad feeling just then. That ripped out page was too obvious. He must have known. And I should have known it was a bad sign all around.
Oh.
Oh, it's Mr. Misham.
Oh,
Oh, shit. Oh.
Holding trial with no audience is a first, even for me, Prosecutor Gavin. I beg the court's understanding.
Aw.
But I had to make a judiciary deal with the witness to secure his testimony.
That's his
Hello.
eyes being open, by the way.
Oh. Hey man, what is... okay. A judiciary deal? The details of his testimony may have some legal ramifications, shall we say. I thought it best to contain the information to this room.
So the details of the forgery don't come out.
Yeah. Very well. Then you are the witness, I gather?
Ah, yes, sir.
State your name and occupation for the record.
My name's Drew Misham. I'm a painter.
A painter? And you are somehow related to this case?
No, well, not per se.
I have one simple question for this witness. Defense attorney silence. Mr. Misham, was it? Do you know what this is?
Oh, yeah. I know it well.
How's that possible? Have you seen this diary page somewhere before?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I made it.
You... What? You made it?
Yes. You might call it one of my works.
The prosecutor's office received a tip-off yesterday. Illegal evidence has been prepared for the trial of Zach Grammary. Illegal evidence? I initiated an investigation and found this witness. A painter to the world at large, Drew Misham has another side, you might say. He is skilled in making perfect reproductions of certain things. Forgeries, in other words. Forgeries? Well, so we are to understand that this page here is epic. Prepared by a certain defense attorney. Yeah, by a certain defense attorney, alright. Hold it! I didn't prepare this evidence! The attorney speaks. Something about this page, I presume. But what is he saying? It makes no sense. After all, it was you who presented this evidence to us, Phoenix Wright. Witness, Mr. Misham, was it? Who requested this forgery? Who was your client?
That... I don't know.
What?
Most of my clients prefer to remain anonymous, even to me. I make the items they want and receive my payment. That's the extent of my contact with them.
But there's no proof this is a fake.
It's a fake.
Huh?
To avoid just this sort of problem, I always put a special mark in my works. I can say, without a doubt, this is mine.
Oh. Mr. Wright, you have just presented illegal evidence to this court. My court. It was careless of me. That's all I can say.
Oh boy! Here!
Baby. What's this?
I don't know. I just got it over here in the hall. He told me to give it to the old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. He said it was really important.
No! No!
But
It was
Phoenix
all pretty.
knew Trucy did this and still took her in. I think that's
Yeah.
awesome of him.
Oh.
Cause that's just a baby. She didn't know. It was all a trap. A fatal trap. Mr. Wright? Yes? Do you have an explanation for yourself? If I did, would the court hear it? Judicial silence. Probably not. Forging evidence is a serious crime, and presenting it in court a serious mistake. A fatal mistake for an attorney. Fatal too, perhaps, for your client, I fear. Huh? Tell me, what kind of defendant relies on forged evidence? The answer is quite clear. A guilty one.
Objection!
Your Honor, wait. I understand that presenting forged evidence in court is a serious crime, but you cannot hold my client responsible for actions I undertook as an individual. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Damn, even willing to throw himself under the bus, knowing that it was probably
No
Zack
wonder
who
Zack disappeared
orchestrated
and
this
took
whole
on a new
thing.
alias. If this was the
Damn.
outcome.
Damn. Damn. Oh, Phoenix Wright, the man that you are. Your Honor? Another close call, I dare say. If the prosecutor's office hadn't received that hot tip, everything would have gone the way you wanted it to. Yeah? Defense attorney silence. I even gave you a chance.
But I love opinions and options in video games.
No. Too bad you decided not to sink before embarrassing yourself. I see no need for further discussion on this matter. Special witness dismissed. Is he gonna woman? No. I hoped he would.
Mr. Attorney,
Yes.
could I ask your name?
Huh? Phoenix Wright.
Mr. Wright, I have seen and studied many people, but none like you. I'll remember you, Mr. Wright.
What an odd thing to say to me.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, man. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way. This trial is over. You have the right to find a new attorney and make an appeal. However, this court must...
Your Honor,
Yes, Mr. Zack?
there is one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty. It is impossible.
I'm afraid the defendant is quite mistaken. I most certainly have the authority to declare a verdict on you.
Except, tell me, how do you plan on announcing your verdict when your defendant does not exist?
It doesn't exist? What are you talking about?
I am talking about this woman!
The ultimate woman! Mr. Enigma Hour? The defendant's escaped! Find him, quick! Bailiff, close all exits from the building! On the double! He must not be allowed to escape! He is already gone. And I love the cheerful music.
Yeah.
That day, in that courtroom.
The
A
miracle
miracle occurred.
happened!
The miracle happened. The defendant, Shadi Edgmore, aka Zack Gramarye, did not just escape from court. He literally, unbelievably, vanished. Bro was gone. Right before the bailiff's eyes. No one never saw him again. Not since that day.
This is the Gramarye miracle.
Okay. No verdict was declared. After all, the defendant didn't exist. That's how it happened. The trial of magician Zack Gramarye vanished, along with him for all eternity. The mysteries that remained behind were all solved, however, but not until 7 years later.
It's funny because imagine alternate scenario. Phoenix didn't present the thing. He would have done this anyway.
Yeah,
Hmm.
bro's just gone.
So
I mean, like, I guess the Mason system.
Mason.
Mason
The Mason
system.
system.
Yes.
Colon.
The Mason system.
Guys,
the Mason system.
what's the name of the system?
Oh shit. Oh god.
Mason
I
system.
forgot. The Saman system, I think. Oh no.
Mhm.
I think it's
Oh,
the
is this talking about the
Mosen
judicial
system?
thing that Phoenix is trying to implement?
Yeah.
Yes.
I see.
It was the little
yeah.
the little cutscene at the beginning.
Yeah,
of
the
this
little
episode.
hacking, the binary and all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Matrix slash Deltarune thing.
teal and
Yes.
orange thing.
According to Eldritch.
But yeah, that's fun.
Yee.
It's happening right freaking now.
That trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. I have no idea who's narrating right now. I'm just saying it's Phoenix, and we'll see. This I know beyond a doubt. The mysteries of the past work their magic on the present. But you'll soon be finding all this out for yourself. Which of Magnifique Gramarie's disciples pulled that trigger? Where did the vanishing defendant, Zach Gramarie, go? What dark truths lie behind the forged diary page?
Aww.
Toysy. And what about the girl who was left behind?
She was gonna have her
All
first
this
show
and
that
more
day
on this
too, and her
episode of
dad
Dragon Ball
disappeared. What the
Z.
hell? Trucy
Mason
was not
system,
having a
hello.
good day.
No, the poor baby. Whoa, hey? The past left us these 4 keys to unlocking the truth.
Is this gameplay?
Ooh.
Nope, it's just
But
going.
Are we gameplaying
Oh,
right now?
past and present?
Whoa.
Yo!
Oh my god!
Ooh.
But that's not all. There are 4 keys in the present as well. And when all the questions have found their answers, the final trial will begin. But first, you must chase the truth through then and now. Think of it as a game.
My life is like a video
Thank you,
game.
Safi.
My life is like a video game. Hi! I,
Oh.
Phoenix Wright, will be your guide through this game.
Where am I?
That terrible trial saw me present forged evidence. It ended, half finished, when the defendant vanished. What became of me after that? As your investigation proceeds, the answer will become clear. Oh, and one more thing. There is something I must tell you. As Apollo Justice has his bracelet, so too do I have my own weapon of sorts.
I'm sorry, is Phoenix talking to us, the player?
I'm talking to
Yeah, I
you,
think
the
so.
girl playing
Whoa!
this game right
Oh
now.
my god! Ugh.
Hi,
Yeah!
We're so back. Oh my
my
god.
Nagatama.
Classic gameplay.
One more time.
One more time. What does it do, you ask? That I would have you see for yourself. Well now, shall we begin? Use Q and E to jump between the past and present. But let's begin 7 years ago, in the past. It is right after my last trial came to an abrupt end. Now that you know the game, let's play.
Oh my god, it is gameplay! Okay, I'm assuming these are like cutscenes.
This is
And
so
then
fucking
you can go to the
cool.
present.
And then you can use Q and E,
Oh.
and we don't have anything for the present. yet.
Yeah. ESG Studio. I wonder if that's significant somehow.
Yeah. This is so cool.
This is very unprecedented.
This is awesome. I love this.
Yeah. All right.
Let's
Let's
go,
go
let's go.
in order.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love this. That nightmare trial was over. And the new nightmare of figuring out what had happened had just begun. I wanted to wake up, to walk away. But I figured I'm the only one who could do this. Probably. Besides, I had plenty of time. Thanks to the Bar Association Review Board's decision. It's hard to work when your attorney's badge has been taken away.
What will he present? No! Okay, he has everything except the badge! Dude, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Damn! 7 years ago, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. What strange sight doth mine eyes behold? Excuse me. Two men on either side of a single transparent pane. Yet it seems fickle fate has switched sides, so to speak. The forger of fakes walks freely, while the innocent languishes within these plexiglass confines. There's been no proof that I forged anything, nor proof that I took the life of my dear mentor. Phoenix Wright's silence. Yet these chains cannot hold me for long. A stage awaits. And what, may I ask, awaits you? A little peek in a cold hole in the wall. But, since you are here, what shall we discuss? The shooting of Magnifi Gremory, for one. Who pulled that trigger? Valent, or his partner Zack? His partner vanished before the answer could be found. If I'm going to get any closer to the truth, this is the place to start.
Oh, so this is like an investigation segment, but it's all here.
Yeah.
And so,
Damn.
Cyclops will come up eventually.
Going back and forth between the gimmicks.
Yeah.
Fuck, this is so cool.
This is epic.
This is awesome. I love this so. Oh my god. I have to hand it to my partner. He knows how to make an exit. That's talent. Yes, he made my attorney's badge disappear and he never even touched it. The glory spotlight always leaves someone weeping in the shadows. Yet his very disappearance is itself a revelation. Revealing what? Zack Gremory killed Magnifi. It's as good as signed confession. It's certainly been public's opinion. That's certainly been public opinion's take on it. I grow tired of my cage. And the time of my release is near. I must go and prepare. Planning on jumping back into the magic right away. As long as an audience waits with bated breath, it will be Valent. And also, yes, now that my partner has disappeared, Magnifi's repertoire is mine. Valent Gremory has a tradition to uphold. Is that true? Seen in this light, the trial was quite good for me. Verdict or no. And you can't pay for that kind of publicity. Interesting. The suspicion on you hasn't lifted entirely, Valent. After all, you received one of those letters too. You were just as obligated to follow Magnifi's instructions as your partner. Behold, the letter. Well, the letter to Zack. So I was, but only Zack Gremory followed them. Let us not speak any more of who shot what. Now that my partner has vanished, the question is moot. I'm more interested in learning something else, actually. What might that be? I want to know what Magnifi had up his sleeve. How could he coerce you and your partner to kill him? The trick up his sleeve? Perhaps you do not know. Know what? A great magician never reveals his secrets. Jesus Christ! 4 off them, but honestly, it's not the worst we've had. I didn't think it would be that easy.
Also, the fact that in Apollo Justice, everything is kind of closer, so the Cyclops are freaking huge.
Yeah. Ah! The audience must remain forever in the audience, bathing in the reflected glow of the spotlight. Megatama, one of my most prized possessions, which I got during a certain case. It can show me the locks on people's hearts. And if I can unlock their hearts, they'll tell me their secrets. The Megatama starts it all. And the Megatama ends it.
So, okay, so instead of presenting the Magatama, we can just click it, which is pretty useful. So, one, this is useful because we don't have to do investigation. Everything is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And two,
Have-
I had a weird thought. Oh,
Whoa.
okay, oh my god. Okay, we're on the DS, but, I had the thought at, like, visually, when you think of Magatama, you think of chains. And Klavier's aesthetic is very chain-esque. Like, his G is literally on a chain necklace.
Yeah.
Just something to
Huh.
think about, I guess.
Interesting. The trick up his sleeve.
Oh, a remix!
Flying by the seat of... Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I
Oh,
forgot how much I love
instruments.
the Magatama theme. Oh, shit.
Oh, it's a lot fancier. Ooh.
Yes. Oh, I love music. Had to put both of my headphone things on for this, and now I'm slipping one off again. I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one. There must be a path leading from the evidence to the truth. And that's what I'm going to find. To ask someone to take a life, even one not long for this world, that's asking someone to commit murder. Yes, our mentor was fond of dramatic moves and dramatic finales. And he got his wish. His life was taken. What weakness could be so powerful as to coerce someone into committing murder? My guess is it was a matter of life or death. Care to explain? Your troupe lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier, the better. And flashy so often means danger, doesn't it? Let us make this as painless as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. Diagnosed with malignant tumor.
Do you think he got the tumor based off of the show?
Maybe. Malignant tumor in liver has progressed to final stage of no hope
Like-
of recovery. 3 months
Does this
left.
have to do with
Chronic diabetes as
performing?
well.
We don't know that for certain
Yeah,
right now.
it's
Yeah.
vague.
I mean, they did use freaking guns, so maybe?
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, it fires one real bullet. Why, that's one of ours. Specially designed for your show, I gather. A single bullet. One shot. What are you suggesting? We are magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers. I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valent. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident.
Ooh.
Zack and Valent's quick draw shoot 'em. Yeah,
You remember that little cutscene? That little black and white cutscene?
Between them.
And didn't, Vlamiror say
Mhm.
something about an incident that gave her amnesia?
Yeah, and it's very interesting how much that girl looks like Lamiwar. Hee hee. Anyway.
That's her mom and dad! And the third wheel!
yeah.
How long has it been since those shots were last heard? Was the shoot 'em cancelled because someone might get hurt? Of course. What other reason could there be? Well, it could have been cancelled because someone had already been hurt. Fascinating, my Faustian forting friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol?
Not to nerd out, but like, specifically mentioned Faustian, and we already have had the devil mentioned this case.
Yeah. Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage? The performance of magic is not concerned with what-ifs. It is concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shot? Looks like I've chosen the right path. Let's just hope he walks it with me. A life was sacrificed so that the show might go on. And this shows who it was. This
We
shows
don't
who it
have
was.
that yet.
Do we
I don't
have to
think
go
we have
somewhere?
that yet.
Ah,
So obviously, you know, we know who it is, but
yeah.
is there
We have to
anything
go back.
here? Oh, I guess we can open it, but hey.
It only takes us to the last page.
Diary.
So here's the first one. The ripped out page. Now I see that everything has been a setup. Also, I would present forged evidence to the court. Okay.
Well, we don't have anything
soon.
that's related to, like, the troop, so...
Yeah. I may not have enough evidence right now to pull this off. Maybe it's time to do a little more legwork.
Oh, if we go
Mhm.
to the other ones, do we get evidence and we come back
Yeah,
here, like, time
probably.
travel?
Probably.
Yeah, like that's the point
Oh.
of this.
That,
That's so fucking cool.
I understand.
This is
I
so awesome.
understand.
It's essentially like we're doing an investigation, but
But it's very clean, honestly.
it's a game in a game. This is so cool.
Dude, a video game has never done this before. This is crazy.
Never. At least Ace Attorney hasn't, and this is so
video game.
good.
Yes.
Yeah. 7 years ago, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Didn't think I'd be back here for a while. I didn't want to have to remember that day. Though I deeply regret having to declare a verdict in this way. This trial is over.
Ah, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Zuck?
There is one thing I wish to make clear. Today, in this courtroom, you cannot declare me guilty.
What are you talking about?
I am talking about this!
The ultimate-
Yes!
Mr. Aguilar! The defendants escaped. Find him, quick! What was all like this on the building? On the double! He must not be allowed to escape. Ow, I hit my leg on the desk. When I came here on that fateful morning, I still had my badge. But now, like an amputated limb, I still feel it itching.
Huh.
Where do I start? I don't even have the authority to investigate.
Gumshoe?
Huh?
Hey, you there.
Oh!
My god!
It's
Oh my god!
this is crazy.
Oh my
Okay.
god!
Okay,
Oh.
meet crazy.
Oh my god! This is the best ever!
And I guess Rise from the Ashes does have, like, DS art era, so this isn't super out of place.
Oh my god, I did not expect you, but welcome back.
My boy! You there! Sir! Down on the hands! Floor on your head! Now! What's the big deal? My ears! Jeez! No unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in here! But that would mean all unauthorized personnel are allowed. I just say it like it is, sir, and it's usually wrong. Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friend, my girl, and even my wallet. Former Phoenix Wright, silence. We've met before, haven't we? On a case 2 years ago?
Oh, interesting timeline placement now. Yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
yeah.
Emma was still, like, 16 at the time. So,
Yeah.
just about.
No recollection of that, sir! Huh? For me, working on a case is always in the present progressive tense, sir! There is no past! There is only now, sir! Okay! You're the bailiff, right? Yes, sir! Court Bailiff Mike Meekins at your service, sir! I've asked to meet with the bailiff at this court who let the magician escape. Let me try to make this as absolutely clear as possible for you, sir! Yes, sir! But you were a regular police officer once, right? Court Bailiff silence! Sometimes bad things happen to good people, sir. Something tells me it's a long story. Let's not go there. So, you were in charge of security at the time of the vanishing? I'm dying over here! Me too, bro. Oh! It's a hard knock life, sir! Thrown out of the precinct, lost my friends, my girl, and even my wallet! Guess I wasn't the only victim.
Hey, brother. I can't believe we could present all of these to him, but
Oh, my chud son!
lots of surprises this case.
Oh my god. I love him. The last time we met, you were a police officer, right? In fact, you're still wearing your uniform. Sir, I wish I didn't have to tell you this. The last year, tragedy struck a rising storm at the precinct. I lost my case files 4 times. In 3 days, they fired me. Ah! That takes real talent, actually. They don't know what they're missing. So here I am, sir, forced to start from square one, a lonely bailiff. But your uniform, I took it with me as a souvenir the day I was fired. That can't be legal. So, you were the one who let the magician get away that day? I'm dying over here! A storm rises among the court bailiffs, full of hope, then tragedy strikes! Is there anything you can tell me about it? About Zach Gremory's disappearance?
6.
I'm like 5, 6. That's enough. Why, yes, I'd say it was around 2 p.m. when I heard a commotion in court. I opened the door to see what might be in it.
Oh no.
Bro, no.
Bruh.
No.
So what's all this then? Ooh!
Understand. Oh my god, I love this so much. The door slams open! Slam! And some guy's face is right there in front of me! Face! So, you saw someone suspicious coming your way? Yes, and I, being a bailiff of little standing, I gave chase. I chased that silk cat all the way down the hall, sir! I have a diagram of the court building here.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there's courtroom number 7! That's where I was, sir! There's my little hat, see? All by myself! Nary a friend to call my own! Okay... And which way did Zach Gremory run after bursting through the courtroom door? He went up, like this, and around the corner, like that! So I, with no delay, ran after him, with no delay! When I turned the corner, I saw that magic man run into the defendant lobby! Swiftly, I ran! Following him, I threw myself boldly into the room! Why, I remember it like it was right here, because it was! Lobby number 2, sir! You ran into this room? I don't see any place to hide in here. Believe it or not, sir, I did believe it. Here, in this room, the magician, gone, vanished like a puff of smoke! Except there wasn't even any smoke! He was just gone! That's impossible. Yes, that word! Oh, how many times have I said that word? Even the sound of it causes me indescribable pain. I'm dying! Okay. I won't say it again, promise. But you have to admit, it's difficult to vanish into thin air. Did you search the lobby? I searched. Why the pause? There was nothing here at all, sir! That's right! Nothing was here, sir! How can he talk so loud and still be hiding something? Just loudly incorrect.
Meekin's mouse.
Okay. I love him. So Zach was in the room when he vanished. Absolutely, sir! I saw him with my own eyes! I had to! That red silk hat! That flowing cape! Silk hat, cape. That's Zach, alright. But sir, look at the room! There's not a single place to hide! Sir, there was nothing I could do, but nothing, sir. What about now? Have any ideas? Ideas about what exactly, sir, if you don't mind me asking? You've had quite a bit of time since then. Has nothing occurred to you at all? Do you have any idea what trick he might have used to disappear like that? Court bailiff silence.
Nice.
Too often. Cyclops. I should have known.
Let's explore it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming we may need to learn more about magic, but still.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna learn more about magic from
About
Woozy.
Woozy!
The babe. Oh, she's gonna have like one lock. Baby girl.
Oh.
Aww.
Very Pearl of her, honestly.
Oh, isn't she about like at this point Pearl's age when?
Yep.
I'm 8.
Oh, she's 8.
Yep.
She's so little. Also, hello, all of the other profiles. Hey, everyone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
24!
Meekins.
24. You
Aw.
should have been at the club. I think we made that
25.
joke before.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hi!
Whoa.
Oh, this is for the present. All right. I was like, hello? But
Justice.
oh, he's 15. Oh, I want
He's
to see young
Lucy's
Apollo. I want to see young
baby.
Apollo.
Little. He is tiny. The disappearing trick. Okay, Mr. Meekins. What do you know? Spit it out. Hey! What's with all the atmosphere in here all of a sudden? You know something. I'm going to find out what. Zach Revelry vanished from this room. How did he do it? How, sir? Well, sir, I can't say. Sir! Why are you so nervous if you aren't hiding something? Well, sir, you see, at the time, sir, I was here and... No, listen! It was impossible! That's what the little girl possibly do anyway! What did you just say? Sir, did I just say something, sir? No, you screamed it through that megaphone of yours. There was someone else in the room, wasn't there? Sir! I'm gonna have to invoke my right to remain in the state of not talking. It's okay, Meekins. You don't have to tell me who Zach's accomplice was. I know who was here in this room that day.
We got a devil.
Oh, baby. I've
Circle.
never seen that girl until just the other day. Phoenix Wright silence. Mr. Meekins. I'm not buying it. Yeah, court bailiff silence. Sir, that day, she was here, in the room, sir. But he wasn't! You mean, you chased her into this room, not him?
They have the same outfit, so he was chasing after
Yeah.
a hat.
Yeah. Sir, in my days as a police officer, literally days, I learned a thing or two. Okay, just one thing, but it was how to not mistake a girl for a 7-foot-tall magician. Holy shit, he's 7 feet tall. 7 feet? Zach isn't that tall, is he?
Oh la la.
You have a point. I find it hard to imagine that anyone would mistake a little girl for Zach Gramery. Hey guys, who remembers Mr. Hat?
Yeah.
But you saw something, and therein lies the trick. I think you know what it was, Mr. Meekins. Tell me, does this trick look familiar?
We
don't
have to
it.
talk to Trucy.
We gotta talk to Twoosie. I don't
Yeah.
have enough evidence right now to pull this up. Time to do a little more legwork. See you
Alright.
later.
Everything relies on Twoosie.
Twoosie, where's Twoosie?
Right. Oh, classic.
Yeah.
Classic. Charlie.
Charlie. 7 years ago, Wright and Co. law offices.
Oh, morning, Daddy.
Oh, I'm so glad you came.
You okay, Daddy? They picking on you?
I am fine, as always. This old boy is here to help me, after all.
That's young man to you. Oh boy. Good morning. That's a cute outfit you have on.
Thanks. My first show's today, after all.
Oh, her first show is today!
Yep.
Fuck! 2 weeks had passed since then. I called her into my office.
Oh no!
Oh, cease this right now! Trucy, there's something we need to talk about. Been 2 weeks since your father disappeared. We need to start thinking about your future. I did some calling around. This is hard to say, but
Oh,
you have no living relatives. So, I was wondering if you wanted to stay with me for a while. Just until your daddy comes home. It won't be long. I hope. Of course, it's totally your choice. If you don't like it here, you can go wherever you'd like. I could look up some places you might like to stay at. This is so weird!
Mr. Attorney, Daddy told me about you. He said I could trust you.
Huh? Really?
So if I stay here, does that mean you'll be my family?
Huh? I guess so? What's... Okay, getting weirder.
Mr. Attorney?
Actually, why don't you call me... Nick?
he misses Maya.
Yes, he does. Or you can call me Daddy if you'd like. It doesn't have to be today or anything.
Okay, say Daddy.
That was quick. Yes?
If I move here, I have to switch schools, right? And I was thinking, I haven't paid for lunches at my last school, for a year.
Yep.
So thanks, Daddy.
Ah.
Oh, and this office, it's a little blah. A little color goes a long way, you know?
Ah.
Oh, and Daddy, you got fired from work, right? Don't you worry one bit. I'll work twice as hard. We'll make it through this.
Brucey, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 8. But don't let appearances deceive you. I'm a young professional. Stick with me, and you'll do just fine, Daddy.
Thanks. Why does it feel like she's already in charge?
Aw. Damn.
I'm gonna vomit!
So, Daddy, you got fired for being a liar, right?
You could at least kind of look aside or something when you say that.
Phoenix is like devastated inside.
It's actually kind of hard for me. For Daddy.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daddy. Wait, is that foolish pride? My other daddy always used to talk about that.
Edgeworth?
Whoa.
Actually, that's pretty accurate.
So here's my idea. We'll make a new office. Now it just seems so stiff, doesn't it? No one will be my friend at school that way.
Well, that won't do, I guess. I just don't know much about anything other than law.
What about art, you fake?
I don't know anything. Isn't much about law if you were to ask some people.
Maybe the problem is calling it an office. We should run an agency instead.
You mean, like a talent agency? Forgive me for asking, but doesn't that require talent?
You got me, don't you? I'm a professional.
A professional.
Yep. After all, I'm directly descended from the famous Zach Grammarly.
Directly descended. He's your father.
Oh. And now I'm directly descended from the famous Phoenix Wright too.
I think an 8-year-old just massaged my ego.
Oh.
I wonder if because Trucy grew up in such a weird circumstance, aka like the traveling magician thing, that's why her definition of family is so like unconventional. It's just whoever, you know, is taking care of you that you can trust.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Could you tell me a bit more about your daddy? Zach Grammarly?
Daddy? Sure thing, Daddy.
Which daddy was that again?
Daddy's so amazing. The biggest star true Grammarly, and they're big.
The Grammarlies. They were on television a lot. Haven't seen them on much recently, come to think of it.
Hey, magic happens when you put Zach and Val and Grammarly together, you know? Once they made a giant waterfall right there on the stage. And this giant trout stream up the giant waterfall.
Let me guess. There was a giant fisherman waiting for him at the top?
I wish I could have seen more of Daddy's magic.
I shouldn't have brought it up so soon.
Wonder what'll happen to me. Daddy and Mommy both gone.
Mommy? Yeah. What about Mommy? I haven't heard anything about Trucy's mother.
But I have my magic and a great daddy, even if he is unemployed.
Damn, like Vine booms like throughout Trucy's dialogue.
You know, I think things are gonna be okay.
I wonder if she'll talk about her mother.
But before that...
There's so much to this child. So, Trucy, you're a professional?
Yes, it's like that thing you say. Baby frogs grow up to be frogs?
They say that?
I always thought it was funny, though.
What was?
Aren't baby frogs called tadpoles? Maybe they thought it would be easier to understand that way for kids. How stupid!
Right. So, in conclusion, you're a professional magician, Trucy?
That's right. Well, wanna see a trick?
You're gonna do a magic trick? Please show me. Please show me. I would like to see your trick. The future of the agency depends on it, after all.
That's the spirit. Ready? Here goes. Ta-da!
Do you see how she jumps for him to catch the hat because she's so short?
Yes! Oh my god.
Hey folks, it's Mr. Hat. I gotta say it's good to be seen.
Whoa. That was startling.
The amazing Mr. Hat, isn't he great?
The friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat at your service.
He certainly makes an impression.
Doesn't he? I'm so glad you like him, Daddy.
Though my routines do get a bit petty at times. I get it? Petty.
My friendly neighborhood Mr. Hat really gave me a heart attack.
The amazing... Oh, yeah, Trucy! Do it!
Add it to the coin record.
Thank you, Trucy.
Startling.
Totally realistic. Oh my god, they are kind of the same. Mr. Hat is kind of the same as
Wow.
Zach Gremory.
It was
Yeah.
all building up
He has
to this.
the mustache and everything.
Yeah. Fuck. Could you tell me about your mommy, if it's okay?
Mommy was so pretty. She was like an angel up on stage.
On stage? You mean with your daddy?
Yep. She was always there with Zack and Val and smiling. But then she went away.
Went away?
It was a great illusion, but she made a mistake. She vanished. I guess she didn't know how to get back.
Maybe so.
I cried then. A lot. That's when Daddy gave me this. Here.
Is it her face? Oh my god, firstly, slay.
Slay.
Holy shit, slay.
Way.
This is your mother? She's beautiful.
Her name's Thalassa. Thalassa Grammarly.
Poor girl. I didn't know her mommy had gone missing. And now her daddy's vanished too. Right before her eyes.
Hey, Daddy.
Oh
You
no.
won't...
Stop. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Don't worry. I won't vanish. I promise.
Right. You can't even do magic. You're like a backup plan.
Damn.
Daddy always said to have a backup plan.
I guess all I rate as is a backup plan.
Lucy's rocket added to the court record.
Thank you, Trucy. I think that's probably enough for today. Sorry to ask you so much all at once like that.
It's okay. After all, we're family. I just hope you're ready. The White Talent Agency opens tomorrow.
What? But are we representing anyone?
Me and you? That makes two, Daddy.
I think you need more than that to make an agency. Besides, you may be a magician, but I'm no talent.
Oh, I'm sure there's something you're good at.
Well, when you put it that way,
You mean you don't have any twigs? No standbys? This will not do. One should always have a twig or two in his pocket.
okay, I'll think of something.
That's the spirit. See you bright and early tomorrow, Daddy.
Welcome to the team, Daddy-o.
The team, right.
Aw.
Sometimes when magicians vanish, they leave something behind. That's how Trucy became Trucy Wright, my daughter. To be honest, I was pretty lost those first few days. Thinking back on it, it was a pretty dark time in my life. But Trucy, happy, smiling Trucy, she was my light.
Yeah, now I see why Maya isn't here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, complete!
Oh,
Alright.
that's done. Okay.
It's blue, indicating complete. And now Trucy is
Hooray!
blue, symbolism.
I'm blue
Whoa.
now.
That's my
She's
attack!
blue for an amazing reason.
Alright, let's do this real quick.
Mhm.
Yeah. 7 years ago, Drew Studio.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I figured you'd come here sooner or later. Hello.
Oh. I decided on sooner. Drew Misham, was it?
I haven't done anything illegal.
And I didn't come here to whine about past events. I wanted to ask you some questions.
I suppose you have that right. I mean, that day the entire court descended into chaos. Only you stood still, your eyes calmly watching. I admit, it made quite an impression on me.
I'm used to finding myself in outrageous situations.
Phoenix Wright, was it? I'll answer what I can.
I'm not sure, but it feels like I'm being watched intensely.
Oh, hi.
Beetle, it's bear-shaped.
Yeah, didn't she have an animal on her apron before? Like a lion
It
or
was
something?
a lion.
Oh,
It's a
aw.
cub. Wait.
Oh, yeah, it's a lion cub.
Oh my god. Oh
Ah,
my god.
This is my daughter.
Vera, say hello.
She still has the nail biting habit. Fun.
Yeah, she does. Oh, goodbye. And she's gone.
Shall we begin then? Oh, we don't have too much
Hey,
time.
I'd like.
but-
I want to look at because there's the arrow.
Yeah, we can
there's
look
the
around.
other side of the room.
Oh yeah. We can
Hello,
look
other
around.
side of the room. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Four
Ah,
signs.
Familiar.
Yeah, there it is.
Interesting. Maybe I'll just saddle on over here for a closer look.
Oh,
The
this is
stamp.
a stamp. That's what the stamp was.
That's an awfully small frame.
Yep.
What's that inside it? A stamp?
Please don't touch that. I'll get in trouble.
Huh?
That stamp belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it.
Oh, yeah, it has the magicians. Yay.
That's Zack and Valent. The Grammaries, isn't it?
The post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the Grammaries were at the height of their popularity.
Not anymore. Now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth.
Vera went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV, until the end.
I see.
That stamp's quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it.
Is Trucy still like here in spirit?
You put it in the court record. I saw you do it.
Oh,
You did that.
oh, thank
You
thank
did that
you.
shit.
I'm
Yes.
here in spirit.
Thank you,
That's the
Kiki.
spirit.
Thank you, Drew.
Yes. Or maybe Elwoods can do it. Oh, whatever the fuck. Anyway, that's about
Yeah.
time.
Anyway.
Wow.
We'll figure it
Bombshell after bombshell.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
this game. Oh my
The
god.
Mason
this game.
system.
The Mason system.
I
A
guess
mystery
this
across
title,
time.
Turnabout
Time.
Succession. Just this is the most. I mean, we've played Investigation, so we're familiar with cases like where like the past and the present, and you know, and all that. But wow, this is unprecedented.
Yeah.
I
Oh
was
my
thinking
god.
in this, you know, we do see Valent here, so I thought he would play a pretty
Mhm.
big role.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
How
Whoa.
exciting!
I'm so. Oh.
My confusion
Oh.
is Phoenix was clearly talking to a non-Apollo entity at the beginning of that Mason system thing, but so obviously we as the player have to learn all this, but eventually Apollo's gonna have to, you know, go on from there, or we're gonna play as somebody. Are we gonna play as freaking Phoenix who already knows all this, or how is this gonna get imparted onto
know.
Apollo if it's not him?
Yeah, I thought this was like meant for Apollo to go through, and we would be learning the same time he was. So
Yeah.
I think because like the Mason system is supposed to be like something for like the entire judiciary, I believe, as a way to test and see like this is how it would work if we did a jury.
So this is
So-
like almost like the members of the public are getting this.
Mm-hmm. I think
Interesting.
so,
Oh,
at least.
damn.
So, and by extension, maybe Apollo?
Yeah.
He's mentioning Apollo in the third person because this isn't only to him, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
Also,
all the
Phoenix
secrets
just
exposed.
outing, just
Yeah.
outing the bracelet and the Magatama to everyone. Okay.
Yeah. But
A magician never reveals his secrets, and yet here I am.
I do
Good thing
like
I'm not a
that
magician.
we were very potential man about Phoenix earlier, but this is truly just highlighting how much effort Phoenix has been putting in behind the scenes of everything.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, this is so cool.
I'm still kind of stuck on, like, I feel like we're kind of putting together that the devil that Vera talking about is Kristoff, and then
Yeah.
so someone mentioned, I think Valid mentioned, like, the Faustian attorney, and a Faustian bargain is to make a deal with the devil. And Phoenix does have a certain relationship with Kristoff, and so I just find that wording so interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, sing, gang, sleep, everyone.
Does
Wait.
Kristoff have horns? No.
Wait.
Apollo has horns.
has
Case
Look, it's the
closed.
devil! Ah!
That'd be crazy. Like the final boss, like the final culprit of an Ace Attorney game is
The protagonist? Dude, they would
Yes,
not have
bro.
the cojones to do that.
They would not.
They unfortunately would not. Yeah, that goes into major spoiler territory. Like they. I don't
Would
know.
they do a Danganronpa V3?
Ballsy?
Ballsy, yes.
The closest they've come is like our assistant slash mentor is like the culprit.
Yeah.
In case one, but yeah,
Mhm.
and that was fun.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, everyone. How exciting this game is.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
can
this is definitely
understand.
turning out to be one of those, like, great finale cases.
Yeah.
Yes, I can understand why people
I'm-
talk of it so highly. Not just because the other two were kind of the other two previous cases. This is legitimately a wonderful mystery.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's all come together.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Take care of yourselves.